YouTube, we are back with another redstone tutorial. In today's video we are looking at a completely silent and also hidden furnace item detector, or burning item detector, I guess you might say. So if we just have the oak wood slabs in here and put an iron ore in and then take it out real quick, and then let that burn down, and when it goes off, we will actually get an actual output from it. Now this will only work if you burn oak wood slabs. Now this is configurable, so you can have it to only burn say sticks or something, or coal, and it basically just uses and it basically times how long it takes the item to actually burn. So you can do multiple items if you really like. But yeah, so I'll just show you sticking in the furnace and show you that it will actually not work. So it will stop burning real quick, so just like that, and it will not burn, and it will actually just do anything. It won't actually output really. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so here's the behind the scenes sort of wiring here. Now this red circuit is not needed, it's just an output really. But this entire thing is 4x4x4, and it basically just works. So it's really cool, and I thought it was definitely worth doing a video on it. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy it, but let's just go on with the tutorial. And we are back, and I've just got a furnace in the wall, and this is going to be what we're going to be measuring. Now you can have it above the wall or in the wall above the ground here, because the wiring doesn't actually breach this this layer right here, so it will basically be flush with the wall, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just start with the wiring. And you want to have a dropper behind the furnace right there, and then have a hopper like that, and then have your a comparator taking the signal out of the hopper right there, just like that. Then have a block up right there with a torch to the side, and then have a block above that again with a redstone dot on top, and then have a repeater taking the signal out of the redstone dots right there. And then above that, you want to have a block right there, or above the dropper here, you want to have a block above it. So right there. So that's basically the bud done. So if we just test it like that, as you can see, it will react, and it will react again if you do it again. And that is what we want. But yeah, so let's just have a torch on the side of the right, or on the side of that block right there, and then have a dropper right there with a hopper like that, and then have a comparator taking the signal out of the dropper right there with any item in the dropper, so just like that, and then have a block above that, or a block diagonal to this block right there with a torch on the side of that, and then have a hopper clock, or something like a hopper clock really, so just like that, and then have any old item in the hopper right there. But you want to have however much of these. So basically, the way that this works, I'm just going to tell you guys. So the way that this works is for every 0.25 seconds, you want to add 6 items into this hopper right here. And what I mean by 0.25 seconds is by however much time it takes for the item to burn. Or the whatever fuel you're going to be using to take the signal out of. You want to see how much time it takes for that to burn, and for every 0.25 seconds of that time, you want to add 6 items to this hopper right here. Now I've only tested this with a stick and a half slab, and stick basically burns for 0.5 seconds, and and that basically needs 12 items, but the half slab needs 18, and that's 0.75. So that's basically where I got my logic from and my data from really. So if you are basically, if there's probably going to be flaws in the system later on, because that's just the way it works. But yeah, so I'm just going to use this for the half slab burning, but you can use whatever you like. And then what you want to do is you want to have a comparator taking the signal out of that hopper right there, and then going into a block right here, with and then that's going to be powering this hopper right here. So yeah, that's basically that. Then what you want to do is you want to have a dropper that's going to be right in there, and then have another dropper right there, and then have a hopper above that one right there, and then have a hopper right there. So then what you want to do is you want to have any old item in these droppers right there. Now this dropper here must be less than or equal to signal strength, or however much signal strength comparator will take out of this item right here. It needs to be less than or equal to the amount that this will produce, basically. And you'll find out in a second, basically. So let's just put a block right there, and then have a comparator taking a signal out of that dropper, and then have a comparator right here, and then have that on subtract mode. And that's basically why we want this to be less than or equal to the signal strength, basically. And just so it will actually output something. But yeah, so above that, you want to basically have your output. And that is basically done. So let's just have a lamp right there, and we'll burn a iron ore. Let's just do that. Now make sure you take out the item that you're burning as soon as you put it in, because I mean for the lower, like, or the fuel that burns for less than a second, say like the half slabs and sticks and saplings and stuff, it will actually consume 2 of the half slabs or the sticks or whatever for 1 item. So make sure you take that out as soon as you actually put it in, because you don't want to get a bad result, basically. But yeah, so that is basically it. I'll just show you it again. So let's just put the iron ore in, and then we'll watch it go. So let's just see it, and as you can see, the output lit up right there, and then we are rolling. So that's basically it. Now, if you do see this comparator on, that's basically just a visual bug, and it basically shouldn't. It's not on because I mean the lamp's not on. But if you basically don't want that, then every time you activate it, you basically just have to right-click it twice to update the visual, and it will be off. But yeah, yeah. So that's basically it, and it's really quite a simple build, but a really cool little hidden input. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.